Alright guys, welcome to the Ncaa2kIL special broadcast for the All-Star game. I'd like to introduce my boy JD to the stage. Say what's up, my boy JD.
What's going on, y'all like that?
And we just want to go ahead and get y'all a little information, just get y'all a little tuned up. Basically, we don't have any little gameplay that y'all can basically view here today, but we will be putting stats of all and everything on the screen so y'all can keep up with it. So JD, so tell me your top 3 pick you feel like out of the All-Star selection that you feel like that stand out to you the most.
I got Jay Green from GSU. Jay Green comes in averaging 15 points a game, 6 assists, and 4 steals. I feel like he's the center point for the defense, creating the offense. I got Billy Ball, the Duke, 21 points a game, 9 assists. He's doing it at a high rate. I got Bulldog. Bulldog came in. You know, he already said for his team, he's not the guy to guard it for 20 a game. You know, his job is to pretty much set the big body screen and grab the board, do the dirty work. And he comes in with 10 points a game, with 16 rebounds, so he's just under 60%.
Yeah, and I really like your decision. I agree on all 3 of them because Jay Green, he has been a little focal point of his on his offense, even though they do play usual style, but they play more grind. Let's say like a Detroit style basketball. You feel me? The old 90s basketball, where basically they depend on the defense or basically anything. If the defense don't get the stops, then basically they're not gonna get the wins. You know what I'm saying? And then with Ncaa2kIL also being the guy on the main focal point on the defensive end, averaging just like you said, around 6 or 7 steals. Yeah, around 6 or 7 steals. So basically, you know what I'm saying, starting that off with around 6 or 7 steals, that actually gives you more opportunities on the offensive end, and actually give you more fast break points. You know what I'm saying? And then your Bulldog Bears, you know what I'm saying, coming in at 10 and 16, still averaging a double-double. Even GSU, even the LSU, my fault, is having a little rocky start, but you know what I'm saying, he's not the guy that's on the main focus on the offense, but he gives them a hell of a lot of chances on the offensive end, plus on the defensive end, to get back out in the league. You know what I'm saying? Would you agree with that, JD?
I definitely do.
You know what I'm saying?
I got some guys saying something about training in.
Go ahead, my guy.
Like they were saying something about when he's gonna start. I don't think
The link. Oh, okay. Let me go post the link for y'all guys. Sorry guys, I didn't have post the link for you. And where did you see that one at?
It's hot. It's hot off the. So interested on getting information now. We ain't give you guys the way to kindly.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. Well, that's my fault, guys. There you go. And don't worry about it, guys. Just like I said, this is just a broadcast right here. Yeah, I'm saying, because we just hitting you with the live broadcast. I'm also going to be cutting down the video and also putting the stats up so everybody can see it that way. So that way everybody can have a full view of what we're talking about, what's going on too. Alright guys, and also for the frets, you know what I'm saying, so this is going to be a great all-star game. As you see, you got a lot of GSU. A lot of people been having a problem with it, like GSU players have made it in the voting. And I was telling them, well, I guess GSU kind of got the leeway on that, because I really don't even know what to say about that, because when I looked at it, I thought GSU, you know what I'm saying, it wasn't going to kind of be, I thought it kind of evened it out with the voting. I didn't know GSU was going to win it, you know what I'm saying, on the West. You know what I'm saying, but
I think that the thing about that, though, Smoke, is the fact that you have GSU, they're coming in playing a high rate of basketball. You know, they are the best team in the league at this point. You know, and it's all of their guys playing in certain roles. You have the lockdowns up front, harassing the guards and everything. You got the tall, lanky flashing ability. To make some of the guys. You got the 3-point shooting of smothers. You got the big man being at the shoulder beating up the guys coming up trying to dunk in his house. So it's like, when you assemble the team, and it's a good thing that they figured out the aspect of how to play each other, because that's a key point into what they're doing. So, with all those guys making the All-Star game, I agree with it.
Yes, because to me, when you're looking at the numbers, they are outperforming, all their positionary positions, but but they're also winning games on top of that. Just like you said, and it's not pretty the way they put it, but they make it work. Just like you said, they make it work. It's all about chemistry at the end of the day, guys. I'm telling you, with GSU, all the team, 4 out of 5 players, made it. And then you go to the East, the East is a little mixed up. My surprise still is King Tiro. That's what my surprisement came from, is because he made the All-Star break. Because if you look at it on the freshman team, Guru is actually is outperforming him. What would you have to say about that?
I think it's an actual surprise for a lot of people, but he comes in and he gives the team the 3-point shooting. He might not fill up the numbers wise, but when they need a 3-point basket, they go to him. He's the guy that they call on.
Yes, that is true.
And I think whenever they Florida figure out their point guard position and everything that's going forward, I think it'll open up more doors for them down the line. Because the point guard to get open or make things happen, it'll be more easy for him to hit those 3 points that they're counting for.
That is true. And then one thing about it, I would say, Guru, he's probably on a little better team, which is Florida. Florida and Duke. You could compare them to, especially in the rankings. They're really not. They're really too far apart. And King Tiro, he actually, this actually do give him pleasure, and plus, chance to show everybody, the reason why he was voted in the game, especially, to be the surprise voted in the All-Star game.
One thing to watch for also with that Florida team and the way Tiro performs is the fact that they made a few trades. So,
yes, they did.
Just looking at the breakdown of how the team performs, before the playoffs, because they can make a push to get into the playoffs.
Oh yes, they're not too far out. Cause Florida is not too far out. There's one team that I have to say, looking on. My fault, guys. I would try to bring up my stats here myself. The standings here myself, guys. My fault. Give me a second here. Got lost somewhere.
I'll pick you up. Let's see. With Florida, they're going to be positioned from the stats that we have right now in front of us, the standings. Florida's coming in at a 4-5.
4-5. Okay.
The fifth on the east side.
Okay. And right up above them should be.
Here.
JD. JD just said they can't hear you.
It's probably because, I don't know. Let me see.
I'm sorry, guys. Appreciate y'all telling us about technical difficulties.
You got me now?
Okay, do y'all guys hear? Do y'all guys hear JD now? Give me a thumbs up if y'all do. Alright, I guess so, because everybody is okay with it. Alright, but I see what you're saying there on Florida. Alright, he said okay. Everybody said okay. Alright, since we're looking at the standings, just like you said, now Florida is at 4-5. You know what I'm saying? But you know what I'm saying, and that leaves GSU at a 5-3 record, and and Arizona is still sitting in the middle of the pack with 4-2. You know what I'm saying? So that's a pretty good standings, you know what I'm saying? And then you have your you got LSU and Kentucky at the top. You know what I'm saying? That's a pretty good conference, you know what I'm saying? Well, I would say it's probably one team, but looking at the picture of the Eastern Conference, I have to say you know what I'm saying? Looking at the conference, you know what I'm saying? Looking at the conference and everything, I would have to say the Eastern Conference, because I'm sorry, JD, somebody was talking to me from the stream. People popping in the stream. Appreciate y'all guys coming to the stream too. Make sure y'all hit that like button also as well, and support my boy JD as well on his Twitch stream. And just talk about it in that conference. Even though Kentucky is a powerhouse team, what team is to you probably to look out for? You know what I'm saying?
I mean, we already know what Kentucky brings, and we know what LSU is gonna deliver to the table. Also, my thing is, like again with the trade in the mid-season, FGCU. What can they do to salvage their season, and can they hold on to that 3 spot and make the playoffs, or would it be overtaken by a Florida or Arizona team to knock them out? You know, so my team to watch right now is FGCU.
LGCU, okay, because they can fall in and out, yeah, because right there they're really hanging on right there in the middle of the pack. If you think about it, Arizona, they can still make a run for it if they have to, and then you got Florida, who can make that one last big push to really get in there and really knock FGCU out there. That is correct. And then if you're looking at the West standings, I would have to say with GSU sitting at 9-3, and then you got Duke sitting at 6-2. Congratulations to Duke, also Player of the Week, Girly Boss, for also winning Player of the Week. And also you got Miami too sitting at middle of the pack with 7-4. And then you got the Tar Heels right there below 4-4, and Kansas sitting at 3-2. What did you have to say about them teams?
Well, we know Georgia State, they're a tough team, they're a defensive team, and like I said, they set the tone off defense, you know. So that's one thing to watch out for, is that they're problems. You know, we already talked about the chemistry that they bring with the offensive side of the ball. Everybody know their role. You don't have guys out there doing more than what they're asked to do. With Duke, you know, Rain coming with the Rain Player of the Week. Gully, he's a threat. You know, you definitely have to watch their free ball capabilities, but not only can he score, he can also get his guys set up and put them in a place to be in and get them a shot also. So he's a two-way point guard, you know, as far as scoring and passing. And he brings something to that team that, you know, it got him in a good position with 6-2 with the record. You know, with the Hurricanes, they started off hot. And you know, they lost a couple games down the stretch, which knocked them to the 3 spot. So I'm looking to see how they bounce back, and the way that they handled it this last week of the regular season and going into the playoffs, if they can hold that spot. You know, because we do have a Tar Heel team that made some trades also, and they're looking to rebound and get their season back into upward slant, and you know, make a push for the playoffs. And we still have Kansas, you know, who's not really out. You know, they only lost 2 games, but once they get their games in, you know, we'll figure out where they place in the standings and stuff like that going down the stretch. But you know, I think the team to watch right now would be the Miami and the UNC team, because with the trades that UNC made and just the down spiral that Miami is on, you know, we're just gonna see if they can hold it together to keep that 3rd spot.
You know what I'm saying? Because I see Miami started off strong. You know what I'm saying? I know we you know, see everybody been watching, especially in the season, especially looking at upon all the games and some of the commentary that we've been doing. Miami really started off the season strong. You know what I'm saying? Playing, you know what I'm saying? Because it's really hard, you know what I'm saying, to be at the top in the preseason ranking, especially be at number 1 and hold the number 1 spot. You know what I'm saying? All the way to the end of the season, and then But I'm not really going to give up on Miami. It's just that Duke came in, you know what I'm saying, it was a little quiet, and now this is a surprise team to me. And then GSU, with their play style, they play style really surprised me. You know what I'm saying? That's the team I have to say to be the top of their conference. They really have surprised me. Even though I see Miami on a down spiral, you know what I'm saying? But I think they can really maintain it. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't know what surprises North Carolina got unless they can, because they said they got their point guard. The point guard came back. Shout out to Try Hard Mouse, who always be trolling everybody. You know what I'm saying? But he said he is back and he's ready to take the lead by storm and push North Carolina through. So let's see what North Carolina has in store for everybody. You know what I'm saying? Because I hope they can really make them push. It look like they might have the pieces but with CMD basically changing his position, that really can hurt. But that's why I said that really could hurt the team, because the guy who once had grabbed 23 boards in the single season game now is the 2 guard. So
that's something to watch for. Also, that's something to watch for now. The fact of, do UNC have too many guards? Who's going to be the 1, 2, 3 spots on the floor? You know, it's a lot of stuff that goes into that. And as you say, the guy to watch for, you know, will be with the point guard that they got back, Try Miles. You know, and I understand he has a target on his back. A lot of guys want to go at his neck, and they want to see him on the court. You know, they want to see what he could do. There's a lot of chatter going on, so be looking out for some key games this week. You know, I'm looking forward to that also.
Oh yes, and then also let's touch upon the freshman game. Now this is a little surprising game. Now I have to say, you have my 3 best picks would be, you know what I'm saying, JD yourself, Guru, and then Martin Too Crazy. Now the reason why I say Martin Too Crazy, you know what I'm saying, for my last pick, because he is right now one of the top two big men in the league, and I feel like even though Bulldog Beers kind of brings more of an impact than he does, but he's on the floor of the team that basically they need all the pieces to work. And as you see from the voters, they've got the firepower. They just got to find a way to put it together. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, the thing with Martin, I think, you know, he comes in, he averages a few more points than Bulldog does, but I think the fact that Florida don't have the additional inside big man or some type of secondary archetype of a big man to help him on the glass, that's where his rebounds are down a little. But he does bring energy to the team and a winning concept. It's just to how they rebound with this last week of the season going into the playoffs. To how much of a leader can he be for them?
Yes, and then like I said, you got Guru, and then yourself, which I have to say, Guru, I feel like he did got snubbed out of the All-Star game, but he has a chance to prove, you know what I'm saying, in this freshman game, because this is his first year, and he has a chance to basically still take some cash home. Well, you have to say what happened to sharpshooter like that on your team with you. You know what I'm saying?
Well, you know, the thing with Guru, you know, he could have made a push for All-Star selection, and it's a benefit to the freshmen of getting him on their team, because he is that second part of Duke, creates that 3-point shooting. You know, a lot of their success with Duke, they get a lot of points from their backcourt with Gully and Guru. You know, so to have him in that game on the backcourt with myself, I feel like that's going to be a key component to us having to win this game.
And then I have to say yourself, you know what I'm saying, your numbers also surprised me, you know what I'm saying, because you also shoot a high percentage from 3-pointer, and you're also able to can get your stats also as well, you know what I'm saying, which you always averaging around 16 points a game. Can you tell me a little bit, you know what I'm saying, how you're able to do that through the season? And you know what I'm saying, which I feel like you know what I'm saying, I feel like you got outbidded by the best men, but I still feel like you're the second best point guard in the league as well, in the college league.
I mean, all credit goes to my teammates. You know, I wouldn't be able to do the stuff I do without them. And really and truly, they push me in game to go harder. You know, because I'm the type of, I want to be a pass first point guard also, but I do have the score capability. So without them guys pushing me and letting me go do my thing, you know, I wouldn't be able to do what I'm doing. So But all credit to those guys, man. It's all about the spacing that they give me and just reading the court. Just reading the court.
No, so yeah, as y'all here, man, it all takes about reading court. Man, I appreciate you, JD. As you know, I always say, man, yeah, saying we appreciate each other, especially how much work we do and how much chemistry we build up through chemistry. We appreciate y'all for coming to check us out. JD, you want to shout out your stream and your Twitch and your Twitter for the fans?
Hey, just if you guys want to tune in, you can check me out at Twitch, JD_the Barber. You can find me on Twitch at New Orleans JD. That's my Twitch handle. Anything forward, you can just find me within the Discord and stuff like that. And then that'll be the way to contact me.
Alright guys, we appreciate y'all coming to check out our live commentary and especially our special report for the All-Star game. Make sure y'all check us out. Even more commentary coming from the Ncaa2kIL and Ncaa2kIL League. Appreciate y'all. We out. Peace. Alright, bro. We have to save that one.
Good job, bro. Good job.
Man, shoot, man. We do a good job together, bro. That's all I'm at to say, bro.
That's good. Good little interview. I think, like I said, man, during this last week, man.